In this video, we're going to be using the computer vision capabilities that is available in the paid version of ChatGPT called ChatGPT Plus, which requires a monthly subscription. We are going to imagine that we are working in a very progressive office, or maybe the office of the future, where we can use capabilities such as a mobile phone or a computer to take pictures and then use a capability such as ChatGPT to help us interpret that image. In this video, I will dive into a series of tasks designed to enhance your understanding and skills. I have organized this tutorial into chapter sections, allowing you to navigate through the content at your own pace easily. Whether you are here to grasp the basics or to refine your expertise, you're in the right place. So let's embark on this journey together. A few reminders before we start. Do not share any proprietary data with any AI system you or your company does not have a relationship with, and do not share any data you do not feel comfortable with sharing. Remember, the key to getting the most out of your generative AI experience is to ask the right questions in the right way. And also remember that all of these capabilities can hallucinate, which means they can make things up. So trust but verify. What a great, amazing space in our office. So much light, but also so much emptiness. What else could we do here? Well, ChatGPT's Vision can help us. And bonus, we're also going to see how IKEA can help us too. We have been given the very fun task of taking an empty office room and creating it into a collaborative shared space for our team. The first thing I'm going to do is take a picture of the space, upload it into ChatGPT, and then assign a persona to ChatGPT. You are an interior designer with over 20 years of experience. Your style is mid-century modern meets 21st century sleek. We plan on using this room in our office as a shared space for our employees to collaborate. What are 3 ideas you have for doing this? Okay, we now have 3 ideas. The first around modular workstations, the second around a communal lounge area, and the third an ideas wall and dynamic lighting. I like number 2. I like number 2. Can you please recreate the image with this design? Your output isn't going to be exact to the image you uploaded, but it's a good start to get some general ideas. Here's another way we could look at doing the interior design for that new room in our office. Within ChatGPT, there's something called Explore GPTs. This is like a marketplace for individuals and companies who have built their own GPTs. IKEA has created their own AI assistant. So let's select that and let's add our image there and see what ideas the IKEA AI assistant can help us with for our new space. We want to make this office space a collaboration hub for our employees to get together and share ideas. How could we do that? So, this would be like if we'd gone into an IKEA and had a dialogue with a helpful IKEA associate. These are some really helpful ideas. I like the ideas relating to shelving. A lot of our team members like to read books, and we have a variety of mini libraries throughout our office. And I also like the idea of adding some light and adding some plants. So let's see how this IKEA assistant could help us. What products can you recommend for adding shelving, lighting, and plants into this space? These are some great suggestions. But one thing I don't have is a green thumb. So let's see if they can recommend a few fake plants for me. Now I have a shopping list. Let's see if I can compile a few items and also get an estimate for how much this is all going to cost. Let's get 3 calyxes. How much would it cost to purchase? And then let's see, we need some lighting for the area. Let's try and make it a really cool space. So we'll do 3 lighting strips. And we can't get any pots because I don't know how to grow plants. Let's get this tree, this large one. So we see that I can use click and collect, which is IKEA's order online for pickup, but I can't do that for the lighting strips or for the plant. So I guess I could do a little bit click and collect and a little bit shopping in the store. Or I could use home delivery. Let's explore that. Awesome. All of these items can be delivered to the office, and I now have a simple checkout link that I can go to. Let's ask one final question. How much would this cost? Great. Now I can tell my boss, here are the items that we're going to get from IKEA, and I can tell them the approximate cost of this. So, about $400. Great. I can just click the checkout link, buy everything, have it delivered, and then our office will have a great collaborative space. Let's see how ChatGPT can help us get fit. Fortunately, our office has an exercise room. Let's upload an image of the exercise room into ChatGPT and tell it, I'm just starting a new exercise routine. Here is an image of my office's exercise room. What three exercises could I do daily during the work week that would not take more than 30 minutes? Of course, I wouldn't do any of this before consulting my physician. ChatGPT recommends that I can use the stationary bike that's clearly in the image and do that for about 10 minutes. Then I could use the dumbbells to do some strength training. And then I could finish that off using the exercise ball by doing some core stability training. But there's some days when I'm probably just not going to have the time to be able to get to the exercise room. Let's see if ChatGPT can recommend some exercises for me to do at my desk. For days I can't get to the exercise room, what simple exercises can I do at my desk? Let's zoom in on that. Okay, I could do some seated leg lifts. I could do chair squats. I could do desk push ups. Not sure I'm ready for that. I could do some abdominal twists. I could do arm circles. I'm sure my colleagues would love seeing me do that at my desk. I could do some chair dips or calf raises. Wow, now I've got an exercise routine for either in the exercise room or at my desk. Something really nice in our office is that we have a mini bookshelf library, but I think there's some opportunities to better organize it. Let's see how ChatGPT can help. Let's start by uploading the image of our books and asking ChatGPT, what are the titles of the books on this shelf? It's a little bit of a blurry picture, so ChatGPT will probably get most of them, and that's okay. Wow, what an eclectic mix of books. Now let's ask ChatGPT, how could I better organize these books? Wow, look at all these different ways I could organize these books. From genre to color, organize them by height, organize them alphabetically. I could classify them by subject, by read or unread. I could put books that are used more At eye level, I could organize them chronologically or by author. You know, I think we're really trying to focus on the aesthetics of the office. So, therefore, let's ask ChatGPT. I want to organize these books by colors in the rainbow order. Please list each book's title and its prominent color so that I know how to order these. Wow, that's really helpful. Now, I want to bring some additional awareness about these great books that are on our shelf. So, I'm going to ask ChatGPT if it can create a description of these books that's less than 300 words, that includes its title and its author, so that I can then take that information and upload it to our office's SharePoint site. This is very helpful. Now I have all the titles and the authors and short summaries about books from Profiles in Courage to The Senator Next Door to a humorous version of Romeo and Juliet, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, and the other books on the shelf. Now, let's help promote and bring some awareness to these books. I want ChatGPT to help me highlight two of these books that I can communicate to the employees in next week's internal communication email. I have three goals. One, I want to just inform our employees that we have this mini library on in our second floor break room. Two, I want to know that let them know that we have many great titles there. And three, I want to provide two summaries to entice them about these books. Let's highlight Profiles in Courage, and for something a little bit more relaxing, let's look at The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Awesome. Now we have this first draft of an email communications that our internal communications team can send out next week. And look, ChatGPT even put little emojis into this. Now, I wouldn't recommend copying and pasting this and just sending it off to your emails. It's a first draft. Make a few tweaks, make sure it sounds like your company's tone and voice. This is a great starting point. For our next example, we need some help with Excel. So what we are going to do is take a screenshot of the issue in Excel, of course making sure this is not proprietary data, and upload it into ChatGPT to help it solve our problem. Let's zoom in and take a look at what we need help with. In this spreadsheet, I have the mileage and the reimbursement for each of my recent trips that I took on behalf of my company. So that I can submit for reimbursement, I need to calculate the total miles, the total costs, and let my boss know how many cities I travel to. Let's see how ChatGPT can help us solve these questions. Let's start by explaining to ChatGPT the role we want it to play in this example. I could easily ask ChatGPT to solve this questions for me, but I want to learn. So I'm going to say, I'm going to ask you a series of questions about Excel. You are to take on the persona of an Excel tutor. Your role is to coach and guide me to solve these questions. If you understand your role, please say yes. Great, it does. Now, let's add the image of the screenshot that we are working on. How can I calculate the total mileage and have it be in cell C10? Great. Let's see if that works. Let's copy this formula and then paste it in Excel. Now I am in Excel and I am going to paste the formula into column C, row 10, because I want it right here. So I paste that, and the formula says sum, and it shows me the numbers of the cells that it's going to sum, and I hit enter. And now I have my total mileage. Let's see how we can do that for total costs. I'm back in ChatGPT and I'm going to ask it, how can I add up the total cost of these trips? Again, let's copy this formula and paste it into Excel. I want my total costs right here in column C, row 11. And there we have it. I'm owed over $1,800 just for mileage. Now we want to find out how many cities we visited. I wonder how Excel is going to do this. When we added the miles, those were in a numeric format. And when we added the dollars, they were also numbers. But here, the towns are listed as their names, not numbers. Let's see how ChatGPT can help. How can I calculate how many towns I visited? Oh, I'm going to use a different function in Excel, the count A function. And ChatGPT explains some information about that function so I can learn about it and then use it appropriately in the future. Let's copy that formula and paste it into Excel. Okay, let's find out how many towns I visited. I visited 5 towns. Now, let's finish this all off by creating a graph. Let's hop back into ChatGPT so we can help me understand how to do that. How could I create a bar chart of these trips? What are 3 ideas? Okay, I could create a mileage bar chart, a reimbursement bar chart, or I could do a combined bar chart of mileage and reimbursement. ChatGPT explains the differences of these, and then here it shows me how to create a bar chart in Excel. Okay, let's hop back into Excel and follow these instructions. Here we are in Excel. I like the idea of charting the location and the reimbursement. So let me highlight that, go to Insert, and then choose Bar Chart. So now I have reimbursement by city and how much I received for each one of those. Let me throw in a bonus tip and see how we could have just done this all in ChatGPT. Let's hop back over there. Into ChatGPT, I'm going to paste the information I had in Excel about the mileage, location, and reimbursement. And then I'm going to ask it, it's my 4 questions. How many miles did I travel? What should I be reimbursed for? How many cities did I visit? And can you make me a chart of this? Great, all done. I could have also just dragged in the Excel file and given ChatGPT the data that way. Well, another task done. Let's move on to our next. Let's take a mind map and make a PowerPoint out of it. Team created today about problems in the banking industry and make it into an outline. Now, let's see if there's anything else that we forgot about. Those are all really good points. Let's update the outline. Now, let's take this and make this into a format that we can bring into PowerPoint. We won't have the images, but we will have title, bullet points, and detailed speaker notes. We seem to have a couple errors. Let's try that again. Great. Now we have a link to download our presentation. Let's do that and open it in PowerPoint. Here I am in PowerPoint where I have my slides and my speaker notes. I can refine this, add some images, polish it up, and then it will be a great presentation about problems we're seeing in the banking industry that I can present to the broader team. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment, and share this video and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Please let me know below in the comments what you'd like to see in a future video. Thank you.